For Palestine and planet. Liberation for Palestine and planet. Yeah, hold the top. For Palestine, liberation. Free Palestine! Clean town!
Gotta get off! Everybody out of the way! On the side, on the side. Back up! I'll get him out right here.
Hey there guys, welcome to the channel. So these people, man, they will not go away and they just will not update their tactics, man. It's the same old nonsense. Some people just do not want you to enjoy tradition. They do not want you to enjoy your family. And the insane woke revolutionaries who support a man's right to take whatever he wants from his wife, apparently, they tried to stop Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade in New York City. And fantastically, this did not end well for them. People have finally had enough. And I'll show you all this in a moment, guys. But first, thank you so much to everyone that's been subscribing, everyone leaving such great comments. Really appreciate the support, guys. Help us to continue to grow. Like, comment, subscribe, most importantly, share the channel. So yeah, the people of New York City, or wherever they came in from to watch the parade, the people in New York for the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade, they're not having it. Take a look.
News, and this is something that we told you was a possibility that was going to happen. We have been told that a small group of pro-Palestinian demonstrators have glued their hands to the parade route. This is at 49th and 6th specifically. I believe this is the shot of the scene there right now. It has temporarily paused the parade. It has impacted the parade, so we are going to keep you updated on this.
This is Citizen video of what is unfolding right now. Again, the eyes of the world right now on New York City, and specifically this Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade. And we know with the conflict still raging in the Middle East, the NYPD has been on heightened alert. All the different agencies involved in securing the parade route on heightened alert. They always are, but this year specifically. So again, nobody has been injured per se, but it has caused a delay.
You can make out maybe like one person I see so far, maybe one or two people on the ground right now.
So what they're trying to do is they're trying to get the balloons around it, which you can see right there. Yeah. Let's go out to Lindsay Tuckman because she's been there all morning long with the excitement as the crowds, more than 3 million people have been there to take in this parade. They're still there now as the parade continues this morning. So Lindsay, are people aware of what's going on, that there has been a delay? First of all, tell us where you are and what is the feeling out there right now?
Yeah, hey there, Mike and Charlene. We're at the beginning of the parade route right now around West 77th Street in Central Park West, and things are moving smoothly here. People aren't really aware of what's going on down there, but overall, we did mention earlier that the NYPD was prepared for the potential of any disruptions or violence. That was something that they were on alert for, a heightened security threat, and so there are dozens, hundreds, thousands of police officers surrounding the parade route as well as in the parade.
Yeah, so you see that. The NYPD, by the way, these guys are amazing, man. They did a great job cleaning up this mess and cleaning it up quickly and basically doing it without incident. And, you know, my guess, they're not going to get caught unprepared like they were a couple weeks ago. I don't know if you guys saw my other video, but the NYPD basically had to barricade themselves into Grand Central Station for safety from these pro-Palestinian protesters. And this was a little less intense, obviously, just typical morons gluing themselves to the road, which truly is an all-time boneheaded move, right? I don't know whoever came up with this. I imagine he probably didn't live to a very old age. And I don't know if you guys have seen what they're basically doing in Germany now, or at least on one occasion that I've seen. They just literally cut the road out from around these guys. They don't even arrest them. They just send them on their way with giant blocks of concrete glued to their hands, and go figure that out yourself, big boy. Pretty amazing stuff. But anyway, New York, they're not messing around anymore. They're not messing around anymore. And, you know, no one doubles and triples down on safety and security quite like New York City.
Thank you, Jerika. CBS News has obtained a security alert suggesting an increasing terrorist threat to New York State. The New York State Intelligence Bulletin points to Israeli operations against Hamas, and specifically that the increase in civilian casualties raises the likelihood that violent extremist threat actors will seek to conduct attacks against targets in the West, with New York State being a focus. The alert says possible targets include protests and other public events. Police in New York maintaining a highly visible security presence around potential targets like synagogues. And while there's no specific or credible threat, security for this week's Thanksgiving Day parade is at a high level with the full deployment of thousands of New York City police officers. The intelligence bulletin emphasizes that anti-Palestinian chatter has also been observed on multiple social media channels, with pro-Israeli advocates calling for violence against Palestinians and those who support them. The greatest threat comes from lone actors who take inspiration from violent rhetoric, much of it online. Today, New York's governor called on social media companies to take an aggressive approach to shut them down. Jerika.
Catherine Herridge, thank you for that.
Yes. So there you have it, man. I mean, I'm sure, most major cities all over the country, they're commissioning reports just like that, and they're preparing to the best of their abilities, right? I really hope that we're all overreacting and that nothing does happen, but it sure feels like, honestly, it feels like we're at a time right now that is probably even more dangerous than what led up to 9/11. And to quote Joey, that's not hyperbole, man. We now know, I think we're more complacent than we've ever been, right? People really do feel like nothing can happen here. While at the same time, we're probably more exposed than we've ever been. And, because we don't know what's coming across the southern border. And that's an entirely different topic for an entirely different video, but it does, no matter where you fall on that issue, it does leave us exposed. And worst, and probably the most troubling difference, I think, between now and what led up to September 11th, we now have a really terrifyingly high percentage of our fellow citizens that really do view certain terrorists, which is what they are, terrorists. They view them as justified freedom fighters. And I've always known the left is crazy. I've always known that they're insane, but I still can't wrap my head around that one. It's insane. It truly is crazy. And I can't see how that ends well on a bunch of different levels, right? Safety and security being probably the most paramount, right? But hopefully I'm just a crazy person who doesn't know what the heck he's talking about, right? Hopefully nothing that terrible ever happens again. I'm just saying, it feels like if it was going to happen again, now would probably be the time that people who wish us harm would take advantage of. Anyway, it's scary stuff to think about. I thought you guys would like to see this. That's just my take, guys. Let me know your take in the comments. And if you haven't already, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, share the channel. It really does mean a lot. And I really do appreciate you guys. And go blue.